How you doing? This is Coach DeCarlo. Recently, I put out, was there anything too hard for God? And many of you responded. And you said, no, there's nothing too hard, too difficult for God. And I would agree with you. Then my question to many of you, why is it that you're not manifesting the life that you desire? We're told that in Him, being God, that we live, we move, we have our existence. Apart from Him, we can do nothing. Neville said that man's faith in God is measured by his confidence in himself. So with all this being said, if there's nothing impossible for God, why aren't you living the life that you desire? And I would simply suggest that maybe you think that there's a few things that are impossible for God. You have to become in consciousness the life that you desire. But if you look at any story in the Bible where there was transformation, where a person went from one state to another state, they had to shift their consciousness. Even when we look at the story of Jesus, Jesus was in the wilderness 40 days, and he was tempted by the tempter. And the tempter is doubt. When you're trying to manifest the life that you desire, your biggest obstacle is doubt. Now, what I'm not telling you that many will suggest is that we're just saying positive affirmations and positive affirmations, positive affirmations. No, what I'm saying is that when you get into state and you know that the thing that you desired is going to be manifested, and it's just a matter of time before its manifestation, there's nothing that can shake that type of faith. If it's a new opportunity, if it's more money, if it's better health, when you're operating from a state of knowing, it's just a matter of fact before that thing that you desire is manifested in your life. You don't sit there and you hope so, or if a couple of weeks pass, the thing doesn't seem like it manifests in your life, you say, well, this stuff doesn't work. You don't get off track. Some people say, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to go on to continual education. I want a better job. I want to take my business from where it is to a six-figure business or seven-figure business. I want this new car. It's funny, somebody had mentioned some time back about manifesting a particular boat. And I told them simply, do the same thing you did when you manifested your ideal car. And they said, well, how do you know that I manifested my ideal car? I said, it's just a sense knowledge for me. But do the exact same thing you did in manifesting that ideal car. And shortly after, that person reached out to me and said they got that boat. But they knew that they were going to have that boat. What is the thing that you're seeking to manifest? Is there truly anything too hard for God? Understand that God uses your imagination. He says, I kill, I make alive, I build up kingdoms, I destroy kingdoms. He says, I do all of this. Now, when we hear this, we see God behind the scene doing this. And we miss the vehicle in which he uses to make these changes. He uses people. We're told, give, and it shall be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, running over, will women pour into your bosom. Didn't say that God will pour. He uses people. You're his vehicle of greatness. When you see anybody great, that's God living through that individual, manifesting their greatness. But also, when you see a person that's living at a low level, that's still God living through that person, manifesting a low level. So I ask you again the question, is there anything too hard for God? And understand that you are the temple of God. In you, he lives, he moves, he has his existence. And apart from you, he can do nothing. We have to increase our consciousness and our awareness of the divine within us. We have to understand that I, and Father are one. And all things are possible to those who believe. This is Coach DeCarlo saying have a great and abundant day.